Hello, friends, and welcome to Facebook Ad Friday. I'm your host, Kerry, Knoll, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, How to Scale Your Facebook Ads Using the 5x3 Rule. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell notification, and if you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook. And as always, feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. And please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, even if it's just for you to say hi. So speaking of comments, there was a comment posted directly on my profile from the Facebook Creators Program that I've applied for a couple weeks ago, which is the Facebook Stars, I guess, Creators Program. I don't know what you call it, but bottom line is it says during this broadcast, you can support me by sending stars, a digital gift that you can get here at fb.com/stars. I don't know if anyone's gotten any stars yet or has any stars, but if you do, please feel free to share them. I would just like to see what happens when some stars get shared. I want to see if there's any special effects or sound effects or anything like that that occurs. So if you want, you can head on over and pick some up. If you have some, feel free to share them. Again, they're not worth that much. They're about a penny per star, but it's some kind of new program that Facebook has been rolling out for digital creators. So there you have it. Okay, so what I want to share with you, I've kind of sketched out briefly on Miro. I'm going to talk you through it a little bit, and hopefully it makes a lot of sense once I get done. So over here on my screen, you see I've diagrammed this out quickly. It's nothing too fancy, but bottom line is we have one ad campaign here, which would typically be like a conversion ad campaign. And then we have 5 different ad sets. And then under each of those 5 ad sets, we have 3 different ads. Well, under each ad set, it's the same 3 ads. Okay, so just remember, this is not 3 ads, 6 ads, 9 ads, 12 ads, 15 ads. This is not 15 separate ads. This is literally 3 different ads only, but they're under 5 different ad sets. Now, why? Each ad set should be a unique audience, right? So that you can test out your 3 different ads against 5 different audiences. That's what we're doing here. So when we do this, what we're trying to do is once we set up these 5 different ad sets for 5 different audiences, and we have the same 3 ads under each of these audiences, we're looking to see which one gets us a conversion first. Okay, so if it's ad set, number 3, ad number 3, that gets us the ad first. This is our winning ad set. We're going to assume this is our winning ad. We're going to assume if this is true, what we're going to do is then we're going to shut off ad set 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, leave ad set number 3 running, and we're going to turn off ad number 1, ad number 2 temporarily. We're going to duplicate ad set number 3. Okay. And then we're going to only run ad set number 3. Like, so if I do this, let me just copy this and then paste it and do it. I'll show you. We'd start ad set 3 and we would take ad number 1 first and put it in its own ad set. So we do this and then we would duplicate. Let me zoom out here. I'll move up the screen. There we go. Bring this up a little bit higher. Okay, so what we would do then next is, let me grab my tool here. Let's go with, no, we don't want that right now. Let's go with shapes. Yeah. So what we do next is we would select, undo. Here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what I want right here. So what I want to do now is I want to take ad set 3 and duplicate it again, right? So I'm just going to copy it, paste it here so you can see it visually. And then what we'll do is we're going to make number 1 here, number 2. So we're going to duplicate the ad set with our winner, which is ad 3, but it's going to have all 3 of these ads. Then we're going to eliminate ads number 2 and ads number 3 from it and run ad set 3 against ad number 1. And then ad set 3, we're going to duplicate it one more time with ad number 2 only. So we're going to split test these 2 to see exactly how they perform. And if they do get conversions at all, like ad number 3 did. If they don't, we'll just turn them off. We're done with them. Well, this one's still running. This ad set here is still running with ad number 3. We're going to increase it by 20%. So let me grab a sticky note and throw that on here. So increase budget daily 20%. Okay. That's for ad 3 only. Let me draw a circle around that so we know. So let's say this is our winner. This is what we're doing. Okay. Then what we do is if we find out at ad set number 3, ad 1, ad set 3, ad 2 are both winners as well, we duplicate ad set 3 again. So let me get this off. I don't know how to get back to the tool I just want. There we go. And we want to take ad set 3. We'll just do this because it'll be easier. I'm going to take all those, paste them. Yep, I know. Wow. Okay. We have add 3, and then we can take add 2 and 1 as well. I should have copied those two, paste them in here. So we're going to run these again. Okay, let me pull this screen up more. Oh, here we go. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put another sticky note over here. And this one's going to be, we're going to make this ad campaign CBO, right? So we're going to turn on CBO for it. And then these would be, if they're winning, we're never going to turn these off, right? So as long as they're winning, it's staying on. So I'll do another note there. Let's just do a big note. It says, if both ads are winners, we leave them on. So we don't want to turn any ad sets off that are winning. We don't want to modify any ad sets. Oh, dang. Okay. We don't want to modify any ad sets that are actually producing any results for us, right? So as long as we're getting a winning ad set here with a winning ad, we leave it running. We duplicate, we get a winning ad. Let's say ad number 1's winning, we're going to leave it on. If ad set 3 duplicated again with ad number 2 is winning, we're going to leave it on. Then we're going to duplicate the original ad set probably, or you can, either one of the, it doesn't matter. Any of these 3 that are number 3, you could duplicate as long as you turn all the ads back on and then set the whole campaign to CBO for campaign budget optimization. So it can just continue to work on, serving up the best ad to the best person. Now, how do you know when ads don't work, right? So let's say we were running ad set 1 for a while and we, or all these ad sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with all 3 ads, and we haven't gotten a conversion yet. We want to make sure each ad set gets at least 2,000 impressions or roughly 100 to 200 clicks. Probably closer to 200 clicks is better to see for sure if it's going to be a winner or a loser. So it might take a little bit of time. It might cost a little bit of money, but that's how you determine winning ads, winning ad sets, and how you can scale your ads and ad sets once you find winners. So I hope that kind of makes sense. The daily budget on these 5 ad sets can be anything you want. It probably is best to spend a little bit more each and every day to get results quicker, so you're not spending so much time. I mean, obviously, you can set it to a lower amount of money per day, as low as probably even a couple dollars, $5, whatever it might be. But the more you can spend, the faster you'll get the data you need to determine the winning ads, winning ad sets, and be able to scale your ads accordingly. So all you're doing is prolonging the agony by spending less per day in order to do this correctly. If you think you can just spend a whole lot less overall, the fact of the matter is you really can't. So you have to be prepared to have a decent size ad budget in order to make sure that you're giving yourself the best possible chance for your ads to be successful. Now, also, if you've there's other factors, of course, to some of this, right? One of those things is click-through rate. If you have a really good click-through rate, but you haven't seen any sales on any of these ads in a particular ad set, after a couple hundred clicks or a couple thousand impressions, then it's probably not the ad set or the ad. So it's probably not the audience or the ad, but rather the actual offer, maybe the sales copy on the sales page, etc. So then you need to go back to the drawing board with what you as your particular sales copy and or the actual offer itself. Okay, so just some food for thought on that as well. But if you do this correctly, Facebook will use all of its 10,000 plus data points per person and select and find the right people for your audience to serve up the ads to, in order to find people who are going to actually purchase your products or services. But it does take some time and does take some testing, and you have to feed the big blue machine some data in order for it to determine the correct outcomes for your particular situation. Okay, so that's really how it works. That's the best way to do it. I mean, there are other methods as well, but this works extremely well. You just have to be patient, and you do have to have a decent amount of ad budget in order to do this correctly. I mean, if you were to do $10 a day times 5 ad sets, this would be a $50 a day ad campaign. And in order to get X number of clicks or X number of impressions per ad set, you shouldn't have to spend a whole lot, but it's going to cost you some money for sure. So the problem is most people give up on ads before they have a chance for the ads algorithm, for the AI inside of Facebook, to determine which ads are going to win, which ad sets are winners, etc., to keep feeding you more and more of the same type of people that are actually converting and making sales for you. So that is the trick. The trick is to enough of a budget, and then don't panic when you don't see results immediately. That's it. That's the best advice I can give you. So I hope this helps. I hope you have a better understanding of how to scale your ads and get the best results possible, specifically for a conversion ad campaign. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. If you are watching this on YouTube and you did like this video and got some good value out of it, please hit that like button, and please hit the subscribe button and bell notification as well. And if you are watching this on YouTube or LinkedIn, please hit the like or thumbs up there too. And as always, if you found this of interest and you think someone else might benefit from it, please feel free to share it with anyone else who could benefit from it. And as always, please leave me a comment if you could, even if it's just to say hi. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you guys back here real soon. Take care.